Ryan Poles has 37-year-old. However, it feels like he carries an old soul inside him. Rather than follow the popular NFL trend of pairing his young quarterback with the hottest offensive coach on the market, he chose Matt Eberflus instead. Welcome to Chicago Bears News Channel. Hit the subscribe button and let's see together what Ryan Poles is planning. Poles' reasoning was simple. He felt Eberflus had the clear vision, teaching ability, and high standards needed to elevate a football team to consistent success. One thing driving the GM forward is an understanding of his environment. The Bears are not the Chiefs. What succeeded in Kansas City likely won't fly in Chicago. They are two very different cities with different fan bases. Poles understood right away that it would take a different sort of team to find success here. That meant embracing the original vision of George Halas many years ago on how to build a winner in Chicago. Poles explained this to Brian Levinson on the Intentional Performers podcast. I think that identity. We tap into that. We want you use the word grit. Just that old school, gritty, tough football team. We want that back. I think that's part of this city. You can't get to the playoffs in Chicago without, in cold, nasty weather in December and January. So if you don't have a team that has that quality to it, it's going to be hard to survive. You can't ask to host playoff games in the environment where the weather's terrible and you crumble under that. You have to take that on and embrace it. So that definitely is a part of what we're trying to build here, and one of the core pieces is just that tough, old-school Chicago football team and locker room. We're heading that way, which is great. People may call it being stuck in the past, but facts are facts. Ryan Poles is showing his practical side here. One thing has remained consistent about successful Bears teams over several decades. They were always tough, physical, and aggressive. It was true in the 1960s during Halas' last hurrah, then again in the 1980s under Mike Ditka and Buddy Ryan, and finally in the 2000s under Lovie Smith. The schemes changed, but the identity did not. Yes, the Bears need to get with the times of having a great quarterback and passing game. Poles seeks a resilient team that can withstand the physical and mental demands of football in January and February. Every acquisition since his arrival last year was made with that in mind. The puzzle is coming together one piece at a time. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.